Rubio recently appeared on Face the Nation on CBS, and he was asked about a curious purchase he made on Christmas Eve. Take a look.
There's been a lot of people buying firearms recently, and you bought one on Christmas Eve. Why?
Well, first of all, I'm not home very often, and so those were one of the few days that I was there. Second, I have a right to protect my family, and that's why I was previously a firearm holder as well. This was an additional one. And again, I think many Americans around the country feel the same way. I'm a strong supporter of the Second Amendment. I have a right to protect my family if someone were to come after us. In fact, if ISIS were to visit us or our communities at any moment, the last line of defense between ISIS and my family is the ability that I have to protect my family from them or from a criminal or anyone else who seeks to do us harm. Millions of Americans feel that way.
So he's not home very often. I don't know about you guys, but I really want to vote for someone who spends a lot of time with their spouse. Yeah. You know, Carly Fiorina spends a lot of time with her spouse. Apparently Marco Rubio doesn't do that.
I just imagine his kids like sitting around the tree like, when's Papa gonna be home? Sorry, he had to go get another gat.
Here's your gun. Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you, Daddy.
He admitted that he was wrong in one of two ways. He said, I was previously gun owner. This was just an additional one. So did you already have one now, in which case you didn't desperately need one on Christmas Eve? Or did you not have a gun, admitting that having a gun apparently has not been a priority to you, and you maybe aren't as fixated on the Second Amendment as you'd like us to think you are?
No, here's what I want to know. I want to know how it's now common knowledge that Marco Rubio bought a gun during Christmas Eve.
Of course, because they spread it.
It's because if he put out a press release about it, I mean, American politics is just completely in the gutter. Why would anyone put out that type of press release?
It's already in the gutter because that thing just happened that we just saw.
Yes, no, I know that.
Why did you buy that gun Christmas Eve? Because I'm running for the presidency and I think it'll help me. That's the only honest answer.
Look, I'm not in the business of telling journalists what they can and can't ask. That was a perfectly fine question to be asked, but in this case, he's playing into Marco Rubio's ridiculous publicity stunt of, I'm a gun lover, hear me roar, I bought a gun during Christmas Eve. Dude, it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. You're thinking about buying guns on Christmas Eve? You, Mr. Religious, I care about God, I care about family values. You're out buying a gun on Christmas Eve. How crazy is that? Look, buy a gun. That's all. If anyone were to have a gun, someone like Marco Rubio, in my opinion, is totally fine. I think his messaging is destructive. I think his messaging is dangerous. However, like going around and touting the fact that you bought a gun on Christmas Eve because it's going to work in your favor, it's going to give you some political gain, is so incredibly depressing.
Go ahead.
I think that every Christmas you should give your family the gift of an increased chance of one of them being accidentally shot.
What? It's a gift that
That's what he just gave his family. There's a chance that one of them is going to find the gun and accidentally shoot themselves, or his daughter's going to be walking through the house. He's going to think it's a burglar. He's going to shoot her in the neck like just happened. Or he's going to be cleaning the gun and he's going to shoot his wife in the stomach. That happens all the time across America, and Marco Rubio just gave that to his family.
I mean, what says Christmas spirit more? You know, the baby Jesus, universal love and acceptance, say, you know, than a firearm. Really, something killing, thinking of a lead going the speed of sound and going through someone else, like for Jesus. That's great. I'm against guns.
That's
so
great.
On Christmas Eve, I went out and I bought my family some brass knuckles. That's just for Christmas.
You want to be able to defend yourself from ISIS.
If ISIS comes, I'm like, kid, you take this fucking brass knuckle and you go up to the biggest motherfucking ISIS guy, you punch him right in the ball.
Right. And if you don't, you're a pussy.
You're right. Regressive.
Yeah, he hit two birds with one stone in that small segment of that interview, right? And he did the fear-mongering about ISIS. ISIS is not going to show up to your house, Marco Rubio. ISIS is not going to show up to anyone's house. Look, are there, terrorist attacks abroad that we're concerned about? Absolutely. Is ISIS an imminent threat to Americans right now? I know that the fear-mongering in the media has definitely seeped into the public's consciousness, but no, you are not in any type of immediate danger due to ISIS. So he achieved the fear-mongering, and then he achieved the pro-NRA agenda of talking about how much he loves guns.
Yeah. And look, he's not wrong to say that it's the last line of defense against ISIS, but he's not acknowledging that the first three lines of defense are thousands of miles of ocean, the largest military the world has ever known, and local police officers, FBI agents, and other sorts of law enforcement.